In college football here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we are talking right now with returning guest Troy West from allplayswin.com. And Troy West had a notable week last week because he did actually have one loser, which is the first time that's happened in a while in his videos with us. But he went 2-1, including a great pick with North Carolina. Troy, thanks for being back with us, and congratulations on another freaking winning week with us, man.
Another winning week. It felt good. You know, we were wrong on that USC play. I don't know what's up with those guys. I just recently saw Jeff Tedford getting fired. I wouldn't be surprised to see Lane Kiffin a little bit on the hot seat. He's not getting that team up to par, and now Barkley out. I think they could be hurting again this week. So
I don't know, man.
Bad call there, but overall, like you said, 2-1 weekend. We'll take it.
We'll take it. Fucking Troy West from almost all plays really do win.com. Unbelievable. And I'll tell you one thing. I was previewing another handicapper I was talking to. We do videos with whom shall remain nameless. He was like, Pete, you want to know what my premium plays are for this week? He was like feeding them to me. One of them was Virginia. I said, listen, dude. You know, Troy West likes North Carolina. He gave it to us in a video. I was like, listen, you gotta trust me on this one. He was like, really? I was like, yeah. And I think I convinced him on it. And I bet Virginia too at first, and then you pulled me off the bet. So congrats. You know, thanks so much, Troy, for all your great input on these videos.
And thanks, Pete. I appreciate it very much. Thanks for doing that.
You're definitely getting people requesting your presence. All right, I'll stop kissing your ass. On YouTube, I was like, man, if North Carolina wins this one, I'm going to kiss Troy's ass next week. And I am. I'm good with my word. Okay.
And it was a blowout. It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
That game was one of the ones you kick your feet up and have a cocktail at halftime.
And it was just a sharp pick because West Virginia had sort of like been a great bet for 2 weeks in a row. So it was like a great, you had a great read on their likely reversal of fortunes. All right. West Virginia, Iowa State. This is sort of a similar game to that North Carolina game. You have a small home underdog. Iowa State's 1.5-point home underdog. West Virginia is the favorite. West Virginia had a very disappointing year, although they were ranked at the top 10 for the beginning of the year. They've now lost 5 in a row. Iowa State, though, they did beat Baylor at home. They played Kansas State pretty close. So you're thinking maybe they're going to be a live home dog here, or maybe West Virginia just outclasses them and finally turns it around and gets an easy win here. What do you like?
I like West Virginia in this game, Pete. I just think, 5 straight losses, something's got to give. And they're playing competitive. I don't think they've given up yet. If you watched them against Oklahoma last week, they lose 50-49. Their defense is not playing well, but I think Geno Smith gets his team up for this game. I think West Virginia takes down Iowa State. I've looked at Iowa State. They played some good football teams, and they typically play well at home, but they don't have any quality wins. I think West Virginia wants to get into the bowl picture. They haven't solidified a bowl spot yet. I think they come up for this one. I was looking at some of those games. They have a tough double overtime loss to TCU. Like I said, they played Oklahoma really tough. I think something's got to give. I think it's unrealistic to see West Virginia lose 6 straight games down the stretch. I like West Virginia to win this game by at least a touchdown this week.
Yeah, it does remind me of the North Carolina game in that you have two teams, one team that maybe has significantly more NFL caliber talent, shall we say, but they lost a bunch of games in a row, then they're going on the road, and then all of a sudden you have a line that's like less than a field goal when there's a pretty significant talent disparity. Would you say that's an accurate comparison?
I think so. No, absolutely. I think you're absolutely right in that. And
yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, Iowa State, they've kind of been on the radar all year, but nothing too impressive. West Virginia, it is tough to go with a team that's lost 5 straight. The momentum's definitely gone in their behalf, but I like West Virginia big time in this one. I think they're a winner this week.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And that's the kind of situation that you see in college football and college basketball, too, kind of like year after year. It's something definitely to look for every year. Troy West from allplayswin.com. Thanks so much for another great preview.